Hello there, greetings. All right, this is for the webinar, chat questions. This is not the YouTube chat questions. If I did that, I'll probably blow up. I got enough on my plate as it is. I don't need much more. Let's see here. So, we'll get started here. Okay, if you're wondering what this is, it's this is the webinar portion of the this is the chat portion of the webinar. So this is where you can find it. It's also, we have private sessions that are open this week if you wish to connect with that. Most of the week is pretty open. We have gift cards, easy purchase. We also have Google Hangouts, Skype, Zoom, and channelings by phone. It's all recorded. We also have, you can submit a question. It's a little bit more easier on the pocket. Of course, it takes a little bit longer to get these than the sessions. Sessions are a lot quicker, but because it takes 1 to 5 days to, or 1 to 10 days, depending on getting an answer. Also, we have they're here. Also, it's 1 to 10 days. Submit a question, healing, past life regression, message from Yeshua, 5-minute healing, channeling, consulting. 1 question from a day, chakra healing from a day, soul pain from Stephanie, angelic Reiki from Miguel. So this is what keeps the operations here going, and you can utilize this for connections to learn more about your spiritual directions. So here we go. All right, bring in the lights. We have a lot here. It's going to be a long night, long hour at least. Let's see here. All right, here we go. So getting the energy back from the webinar. Yeah, this can be kind of heavy. So, question from Pamela: are there any messages for me? Let's see here. Angelic energies are assisting you in your healing process. It does seem like you're releasing past lives from the Middle Ages, but also from the time of the 1800s. Not going into detail what lifetime that is. Also, you're connecting to the Arcturians to see more clearly of your future, also to help you draw prospects in ways that are needed. At least business aspect, for jobs. It doesn't really, not necessarily. They are giving you ideas for new directions, basically, let's put it that way. Pamela, sorry. Question 2, why don't I feel physical pain when I get hurt? Oh, that's interesting. Well, it does seem like you're, one moment. Well, you have like an angelic frequency around you that is not really understood by our dimension. And that energy seems to be, it seems like you when you have a issue, you do kind of step out of your body, it feels like. So you leave your body and you come back when you need to, when the pain is over, it seems, to some degree. So, I mean, you're there, but you're not there. That's kind of, you might not physically feel that, but it just seems like you step out slightly. Just an experience for it. That's very Andromedan of you to have that experience. Kenny and Dance, any messages from my family? Pleiadian energies that you're connected to, the tree people energies are assisting you in your growth, your spiritual growth. There are turning points that you are coming up to more around the December time period. You're also having a Zeta presence around you, but only for observing purposes. You have been visiting the Zetas and Astral a lot recently. Just for, you're like your buds, it seems. You seem to be pretty good with them. Others are afraid of them, but there's nothing to be afraid of. Some are just not ready to. Some have with the Zetas, they have such a negative connection with them, just like humans. I wonder why we're not like too much. Because there was a time when we were not very friendly to other beings. So it's like, wow, look at you guys now, you know? Now we're just being manipulated like crazy, you know? That's what I'm getting. So like with the Zetas, sometimes they're very cruel to be, you know, humans. And so they're always going to have fear of them. But you don't have that. Even if you did have a negative experience, you know them quite well from what it seems. Question 2, I'd like to ask for a blessing of great healing for beauty and love within my family. Yes, Archangel Michael and Gabriel is sending you energies for this vibration, of course, or angel, or the 1,000 angels, if you wish. Mother Mary is sending you energy for that. Crystal Leaf Snow, are there any messages about my health, please? Just do what you need to do. As for improving your health through the doctors, if you even see one, if you need to see one, but I don't think you're seeing one. But yeah, just follow what you feel is right. You're doing well. Yeah, don't neglect doctor's advice. If people do that, they think, oh, just connect to spiritual. Now, or find a spiritualist that is alternative medicine that works, basically, that you've actually felt it work. But yeah, just follow your path. Are there any messages from my guides? Yeah, you're going through a spiritual upgrade at the moment, it seems. You are going into a more self-awareness of one moment. One moment. Yeah, basically just follow your instincts and your intuitions. With your family, it does seem like there is energy there of improvement within, let's see, brother and I don't know if they were brother and sister, but say brother and sister energy that you can assist with. It might be just a brother. Either way, siblings around you, or just say that energy is around you that needs assisting of energies. They're not going into full details on that. Yeah, they're not giving me much. That's what it comes down to. They're not giving me much. They're just giving me cake and ice cream and not giving me much of either one. So just go with the flow, basically. Gundam, any messages from my guides? Yeah, there's been a Zeta presence around you of time traveling, but they're not going into details. There's also been a Nordic energy you've been connecting with, but they're not going into detail of that. It seems like you're seeing another version of yourself there. Question 2, more messages from other guides. There's been a reptilian energy around you recently also. You've been battling astral, it seems. It seems to be a green Arcturian that you've been connecting to recently also. That has been, you've just kind of, things haven't been going well in astral in some regard, it seems. Let's see, Marianne, any messages for me? One moment. Yeah, you've been getting blessings from your guides, your angels. As for opening up doorways of Yeshua's energy actually within you, you've been connected to Yeshua's energies and other realities, but bringing that vibration with you. It does seem like all alternative realities have been connecting to you also. As for you might feel like you've done this before, deja vu slightly in this life, only because you are seeing an awakening that you are assisting. If there's no deja vu now, there will be. when time comes. Question 2, any messages from Mother Mary? Well, you've been learning how to heal yourself with the crystal-like energies. Also, let's see here. Cloud energies you've been connecting to also. Different color clouds, pink cloud energies are used for healing. You've had a lot of lifetimes of selfish humans for sure. And the reason you came back here is basically, like most of us, to share your light, but also to improve upon the world, as humanity has a difficulty doing so, as you might see. It has a problem of improving it. So it's good at following orders, as you can tell. It's very good at that. But as for changing by energies, it has a problem doing that. It's good at going to work and doing what it's told. But there's much more to life than that. And it's not, it's very stubborn. It likes to do that due to the programming. But you're bringing light to reverse a lot of that, little by little. Yeah, I see a lot of demanding energies running from the past, just a lot of stubbornness. Not from you, but from others. Obviously, in this lifetime, you just dealt with a lot of stubborn energies. Yeah, it's intoxifying too. Jeez. It is, nothing different from now. It is actually worse in a lot of ways nowadays. But it's quite humorous also. When you see humans, they laugh at all this, but they don't realize how lost they truly are. Gregory, question: what's the point of life if you're constantly doing so many things you don't want, enjoy? Well, yeah. Well, it's fine. It's reaching the point where you are to do what you're here to do. Basically, you're sharing your light. Yeah, well, a lot of us are in that situation. I know what that feels like. I do it every day too. I mean, with the normal job situation, a lot of us are in contracts for that for certain reasons. It's individual. It's different for everybody. It's like you might not be doing it for yourself. You might be doing it for your family or somebody else. You're getting something out of it. Yes, we have a contract. Sometimes it's karma. So it's different for everybody. But I'm definitely in that boat. It just, you got to find your own meaning. Basically, you got to find something, a movie or something to write in your day. It will open itself up to more meanings. But we're all kind of, we come here to share our positive energy. But that can get kind of old after a while because you're not receiving anything back. So it's quite understandable. But the idea is for you to make this world home, at least for now. Let me make it. I don't want to say it's horrible, but make it a more peaceful place. But it's individually though. Trust me, we're all feeling the heat. Trust me. Question 2: does anyone have any messages for me? Well, the angels say you do have a contract here to do the impossible, to challenge yourself, and to keep a positive attitude. You are opening yourself up. All these challenges are improving your abilities. You're learning tolerance, but also much more than that. It's just you're opening up your world, your life. It's just more every day. You're not just doing it for yourself, you're doing it with the angels. You are connected to many angels that are assisting humanity. It's like they're using your energies to assist others, your guidance. Because realize angels are disconnected from our reality, so they don't. I just see you connected to many angels. We all do this. So it's not just for us, it's for, we wonder if we're doing humanitarian work, we're doing it every day, we're just not realizing. So it's tough. Yeah. Oh my God, it's Moses. Any messages from my higher self? Yes, you've been connecting to lots of Anunnaki energies, but also bringing in more of an Garcian energy into your reality. Mother Mary's energy is actually assisting you in opening up more of a positive vibration, positive direction for you. You are awakening many across the world. I'm seeing around the Arab countries, You seem to be your life. You're in a hostile area, as it seems, but that has to do with your Arcturian connection. Sorry, Anunnaki. So you have a lot of ancestors there that you're actually assisting in astral. It seems. I know that might not be what you're looking for as for a message, but that's what you got. Question 2: any messages from anyone? Yeah, you are clearing out violence in the world, but you might not be picking up on it. Your angel energies, you'd be surprised. I do see certain areas of the world where you are where it's kind of intense, where you are sharing light. I don't know if you feel that when you wake up, you feel worn out, or feel just disconnected. Is you're sending your peace around the world in certain areas. So, yeah, we're all being tested greatly. Also, there's a change in realities, a major change coming, and so we're all being tested heavily at this time. Question from Maddie: I've been doing more yoga. I'm wondering if it's helping clear my blockages and body. Oh yes, for sure. Yes. Just slowly, but yeah, it does seem like you're opening up your heart chakra more to receive more information. Yes, just go with that. Question 2: do my spirit guides have any advice, messages to give about my meditation? You're going through a spiritual cleanse. It does seem like you're connected to a father energy there. You might not see it now. I see. As a father energy, you're releasing, it seems. There's a lot of manipulations that came from a father, your father, and it seems like now you're ready to let it go. As for advice, let's see, man. As for advice for meditation, I don't have any. Cloud energies are good. I need to start doing that. Actually, Mother Earth energies are good for healing. Yeah, if you have a bad day, a weird day, Mother Earth energy, just call on Mother Earth, ask for assistance, you'd be surprised. She wants all of us in good shape to battle darkness. So, Denise, was I ever adopted in any past lifetimes on Earth? Oh, several times, yes. Yeah. Apparently, that's been kind of knocking on your door recently. Yeah. Many times, there wasn't really orphanages back then, so you just sort of ended up with a new family in the past lives. I mean, sort of was, but not really. Yeah, I guess we're all technically orphans in the past, so yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to detail. Have I ever had any implants by aliens in my current life? I'm not seeing anything negative, at least not at the moment. I see a lot of Andromeda energies around you. And Andromeda energies are assisting uplifting your energies, understand portal energies, and you had a lot of lifetimes as a bird, carrying energies. I always see the carrions as the eagle, the bald eagle. I'm also seeing the hawk, mostly bald eagle around you, actually. Carol, are there any messages for me? I think we mentioned this before. The Knights of the Round Table energies that are around you. Yes. It seems like you've been going back in time and healing a lot of those lifetimes. Around those type of lifetimes, yeah, several families, several just a lot of everything that happened back then. This is why you had a lot of connections to reptilians. Obviously, it does seem like the lifetimes of the reptilians was to understand this world. Like you had a lifetimes with them to come in this world. Okay, now I figure it out. You're understanding basically bringing your light here as we all are in our own way. You are bringing Andromeda energies here also. Let's see. I do see an Arcturian crystal around you you're bringing into this reality. That's for bringing more positive vibrations of enlightenment, Atlantean knowledge. A lot of the Atlantean knowledge is coming from you. Also, many are going to go through this as you refocus the Earth. You might have a visitation from Mother Earth also. Maybe meditation. She's not really like going to show up and just like speak you out, but Mother Earth energy is very strong with you. Question 2: are there any messages from Lord Adam of Adam of Agartha? Yes, he says you've been riding horses together. Also, I see you shooting bow and arrows. I'm not seeing jousting, but I see him as an elf type of being, but I see pointy ears, let's put it that way. You've just been traveling the countryside mostly was what I'm seeing. Just riding horseback. That's all I see. It's just that's nothing wrong with that. Why make it complicated? That's all. James, which of my guides should I focus on, connect during meditation? Whatever guide. Let's see. Yeah, whatever one that speaks to you is the strongest. I am seeing one by the name of Atom, Atom. But it's whatever one that feels comfortable with. If you need a name, you have to ask me if you need names. But whatever the strongest one that you want. Which of my guides should I focus on? Okay. All right. I'm kind of rereading that question as something else. Let's see here. Well, you have a guy named Adam. Let's see. You have a female guy by the name of Taurus, like the sign Taurus. As a female guide, you can connect to for. You can call her T if you wish. And see where you get with. See how you feel about that. She's like blonde, white clothing, like gown. Question 2: any messages for me? Yes, we've been connecting a lot with Andromedans recently on many missions, it seems. And let's see. Yeah, balancing the Earth's energy. You have been speaking to a lot of reptilians also that are not exactly the most friendliest reptilians, but you just, as an Andromedan, you know them well, but you're calming a lot of the lower energies. I've seen South Pacific, around the Pacific Ocean area. I see there's hostility there with North Korea. There's a lot of reptilians there too, around that region. So, we'll leave you with that. Symmetry, any messages for me? Let's see. Your guy just say, take it easy. They say something about pizza. Just take it easy. Not worry so much about life. Just live it. Just look at the positive, not so much the negative. Don't feel like you're a victim or anything like that. Sometimes you might feel some of that. Just turn around that victim mentality. It has been kind of hasn't been doing you much good recently. Question 2: I want to know more about the females I connected to in astral. Who are they? Oh, like the sirens. Let's call it sirens. You can give them names all you want. Seems like there's 3 of them. Yeah, they're just there to get you out of your funk, basically. It feels like Palladian. Doesn't matter. Palladian. Yeah. So just to help you get. Yeah, just let your imagination go with that. Yeah, because it does seem like it's helping your vibration, most definitely. All right. One second. No, I have not gone yet. I have not gone. I'm just refueling. All right, Jim F. You mentioned my Palladian incarnations with Linda, but I was wondering about my Earth past lives with her. What were my past lives with Linda? I'm seeing Roman incarnations. I've seen like 12 of them. Now, it might not have been like strong ones, like really close, but I'm seeing 12 incarnations. I think it also, now understand a Roman time period does not mean you're a Roman. In all those lifetimes, some of them you were connected to the Bible time, I see Greek around the two of you, so. But it was around that Roman occupation. I do see you as a Greek during the Roman times in the early, then you became a Roman after that with her. She was there somewhere. You weren't always like super connected, but you were connected in some regard. So, yeah, you've had friendships, lover lifetime, stuff like that. So, question 2, any messages for me? Message from the Arcturians. Yeah, you have been dealing with a lot of reptilian energies, manipulations from those of your work environment. You have been clearing out a lot of lower vibrations. There has been I think I'm connecting some of my stuff too. There's been an Archon stuff also that you're disconnecting. So just it's just the work environment has been somewhat, whatever a hot work environment, I feel like the work environment you're in. You've just been clearing the hostilities in astral. We'll just leave you with that. Khan, just call him Khan. I can't pronounce anything. I'm studying Navajo, and I've noticed that sometimes the definition of Navajo words without being told or even having heard the word before. Is this because the language is based off of a neutral vibration of human thoughts and emotions? Part of it, but it seems like you had a. I never even heard of that. What's that? Oh, neat. Yeah, you've had lifetimes. I feel like you had lifetimes. That's why it's coming easy to you. You've had past lives with that. Well, according to this, is what, Native American? Yeah, you guys had Native American lifetimes. I think that's where it's coming from. That's my perspective. Can you tell me a bit about how dimensions can exist on top of each other, yet stay somewhat separate, like the one's property is 3D? Oh, yes, the incarnate soul is 3D instead of 4D. Well, we are technically in 4D. I know it's kind of hard to see that. It feels like we're in 1D, actually. Or 0, for that matter. Probably 0 is probably a better number for that. But how the dimensions work, yeah, it's like we're creating our reality as we go along. You know, you see what you want to see. I know it's weird. But with the aliens, they all, from what I'm feeling, they all have like technologies that they use to create like use dimensional energies and to like make their own space, so they're not seen by us, but they're not seen by everybody else too. I know it's like it's the fourth dimension energies. They just know how to manipulate. Not so I wouldn't say manipulate. They just know how to operate the higher dimensions, the fourth and fifth. And it's like a maze in some regard, it seems, but a positive one. But they do see lower energies roaming around, also, but they don't always see who it is. So it's like a movie theater in some regard, without the seats. They come in, they watch us, they get a laugh out of it. Some stay for a long time. And it's a lot more. It's more realistic. They're like in the movie, but they just we don't see them. Let's put it that way. It's like, yeah, because like we see in the movies, you see beings walking around. It's like, oh, I can't believe they're doing that. Why are they doing that? That's weird. They're just with us. It's just they see everything that's here, though. It does seem like there's a broader out fourth dimension where they see ships and they see everybody, but not everybody wants to be seen. But just like it's a whole nother world, basically. I'm not sure if that's helping you at one bit at all, but for us, it's like we're creating our own reality. Each of us are creating our own reality. It's connecting to someone else's reality. And so we're kind of combining realities. So yeah, you're in your own television show, basically. And you create your own, we're not quite there like worldwide to understand that, but you are constantly creating your own reality. And we're here for a mission. So some of us are like, can I just move to fifth density and get out of here? Well, you're here. You signed up for a mission to share your life, share your knowledge. And so that's why it's difficult. It's like, why can't I just move up the vibrations? Because you're not really meant to do so. So it's not like you're caged. You're on a mission. So I know it feels like we're a bunch of caged monkeys. In some cases that we are, depending on what being you connect to, but I don't see that as the case. But yeah, the higher dimensions see everything more, and you go up the dimensions, you'll see more than the current, like our 4D does not always see all 5D and et cetera, et cetera. I know it's like a bunch of, for what I feel is like a bunch of different mazes. It's not, I'm just trying to get through this one. So Donna Riggs, let's see. Cheers. Can you tell me about why I haven't been attacked by reptilians now? I have the crud also. Well, it seems like you are getting to you're opening yourself up, not for an attack, but it does seem like you reached some information that they want, and they're not going to give it to you. It was like an astral. You got somewhere. You did something. Might be Atlantean crystals. You're not giving me any details, but you reach a just certain type of knowledge that these beings want. They're really they're just pulling their hair out right now. Question 2: any messages on what's coming up in the next couple of months? Rest and relaxation. Recovery, rest and relaxation. I see a pool. I say you're going to go swim in it. I am seeing a pool. I see you getting more clarity of the aliens around you. Wonder what that means. Seeing that you're getting visits from reptilians. Now, attacks are not always, it's bad, but it also means that you are coming into more of yourself, your direction. So, it's indication that you're on the right track. I know it's not, it's a pain in the ass. They're just, just give them a big kiss. With the reptilians, I want them to show themselves so I can get some selfies. That'll freak people out, that's for sure. Someone get a laugh out of it. So, but yeah, some people have been standing by mirrors, in front of the mirror and taking a picture and seeing what you see behind you. Look in the mirror, take a picture of yourself, and see what comes up behind you. You might see some stuff. It's possible. Question is up to you. Don't be spooked out. I don't think you'll be spooked out. I think it'd be kind of neat. You have to have the lights off, though. Jess, what beings are around me? at this time, and what messages do you have for me? Pleiadians are around you, just basically helping with your health. They're giving you positive infusions. Mother Mary is assisting you as you went through some rough times. Just helping you relax. Yeah, you've been tested a lot recently. Who hasn't been? Definitely while you're going through a transition. They're not going into detail. The Yael are also assisting you. The Yael says eat more greens. But that's up to you. Question 2, is the condition of my light body improving, and what messages does my higher self have about my healing? Is the condition of my light body improving? One moment. Ever so slightly. Well, your astral body is going through some stuff too. You're both going through some stuff. So I do see reptilians trying to capture you. They haven't been successful, but they're trying to cage you, your energies, so they can control you. That's why you might feel kind of some uneasiness around you ever so slightly. You're like a project. You also see your energies around Area 51. That's interesting. I don't see that very often. Yeah. You're where you live, you don't live in Cal, and I'm not gonna give that up, but you don't live in Nevada, but your presence is there. I see you as a Pleiadian High Council there. And making peace. You know these reptilians very well, the dark ones, so I'm not sure how long that's going to last, but ouch. Question from Tay, is there a message from the highest vibration Arcturians? Well, at this time, you're at the new Earth, the peaceful one. But yes, it takes many, not necessarily compromises, but treaties, peace treaties, with the archons and other beings to let go of the low vibrations here. Your work here is a teacher. Maybe not as a third dimensional teacher, but as a teacher. We're all teachers, but you're as a teacher. As you're part of you is a historian to some degree. But you're also here to you can say teach beings what not to do with their plans when they create them, like what happened to this one. But also, if they're going to go this route, know what you're getting into. When they create worlds similar to this one, because you see how mentality here is very, hardcore, low energy, angry. That is a combination of low vibrations combined to keep humans in their prison mentality. They're having difficulties leaving that because the lower energies are teaching them it's okay to be here. This is normal. Suffering's fine. Really, that's what they're saying. It's like suffering's okay. It's okay to feel miserable all the time. They're actually doing that. Yeah, like having a job, just doing the things of the programmed elite. But I see you as a whatever being you want to be in the future. You're going to be teaching everything, teaching beings as they create worlds. What's going on here? It's one of the reasons you have many incarnations here, it seems. But, look at it in a positive way. I know it's not always easy, but it is all worth it in the long run. So much more to learn from worlds like this. Of course, when you're living it, it's like hard. It's like, what are we doing here? We're mostly out of our minds. Well, yes and no. We're like James Bond. We're here to expose the James Bond villain. You can say all of us are like, we're all here to clear out the low energies. We're not always here meant to see it. Most of us are going to start seeing it more, though. Just it's like, let others say whatever they're going to say, doesn't matter. Because what is going? I mean, so yeah, Sue is definitely a teacher. As just basically they say, just continue on your path. Is there a message from my higher self? Higher self is you are connected to a lot of insectoids for knowledge. Not the ones that are biting you and stuff, but you are connected to a lot of insectoid energies. As for, I am sensing like crystal-like insectoid beings, very beautiful insectoid beings. You're connected to a lot of those energies to bring more of that enlightenment here, because a lot of the closed mentality vibrations are slowly lifting. And let's see here. And just our Arcturian energy is giving you extra strength. When you have a down period, that is meaning that there's low energies trying to manipulate and shut you down. So everyone's learning how to keep their vibration up. It's interesting. Just when you feel something not right, just send light to it. If you have a thought that's not feeling right, send light to it. Which one? Miles, blessings. Any messages for me? Let's see. Connecting to a lot of Pleiadians, feline Pleiadians. Call themselves the Armeca. Armeca? Yeah, Armeca. It's a feline race. Doesn't really show themselves. They look like the cats. Oh, that's fascinating. They look like household cats, domestic cats. They look like them, but they're alien. That's hilarious. I've never seen that before. Like, what's it called? Puss in Boots? The cat walking around. Not with the boots, but yeah, those they walk on their hind legs. They messengers of peace. You might see some of them. They're just if you see them, feel them around. Either way, it's that's fascinating. That's something I've never connected to before. So they're sending you light, basically. Question 2: what's my galactic DNA? Lyran 4%, Palladian 5%, Arcturian 10%, Syrian 4%, and Esthaslan, you have some of that 2%. Gray 1%, Reptilian 2%. Erican, are there any messages? Are there any Chinese ancestors of old friends who have any messages for me? Oh, yes. When I connect to that, I see a ship, an Arcturian ship. So you see Chinese people. I see mostly Zeta, but there's a lot of Arcturian there. They just basically say, don't hold yourself down. You are becoming more enlightened. A lot of the ancient books, you are connected to them. Not necessarily one of writing them, but you are connected to the ancient books of the Chinese energies. You're one that carried the energy, the messages around, taught them. They also show you as a fighter. They show you as a ninja. Of the old days, of the old times, they do show that. It's funny, but basically, you were of everything of those times, and the Arcturian energies are the reason for the ninja stuff is just for survival. Some of that's reptilian connected, but it's just a part that You know, every society has war, so and understand with every, you know, everything you do is spiritual. Ninja energies, spiritual. American, not spiritual. Well, a twisted version of it. That's a message. Question 2. In my art and poetry, I've been imagining humanoid butterflies and humanoid moth beings. These species having, yeah, they're just there to bring enlightenment to you. Yes, mention them as much as you feel. Many people are connected to them. It is there to heighten people's vibrations. Yeah, and it just the weirder the better, whatever you feel. But you are following the right vibration for sure. Just you're following what's right for you. Let's see. Yeah, just let's see here. Ryan, are there any special abilities that humans have which they are not aware of that many ET races wish they had? Yeah, emotions and anarchy. Okay, maybe not the anarchy. Emotions for sure. Our passion for each other is a part of it. We're like very passionate. We're like insane for each other. Of course, we're insane to beat the crap out of each other too, but that shows our passion. We just have to turn that passion around to be more positive. Yeah, we have a lot of passion and anger. You see that, right? Imagine if we just focus that to be more positive worldwide, you'll have a different world. Our money system would definitely collapse easily, but we'll have no problem with it. It's like getting high off of it. There's a lot of stuff. Pretty much, I would say just about everything about us. They don't have it at this degree. You know, they have a lot of things that a lot of stuff with us that we can improve on to make us better, of course. A lot of these beings have lost. They don't have this intensity. I don't think reptilians have it. Kind of. I think we're far worse. I think we can. I mean, we can take out. I mean, we can take out all kinds of species. We're just out of our minds. We can do a lot of good. Uh, and it's another for us being third dimension. It's actually good because we're just a irrational species. Um, so we just have a like a barbarianness about us that is very unique, but we can utilize for the light, and that's one of the reasons why we're in third dimension to just get all this crap out of our system. You know, because we're a vicious species just to ourselves. Can you imagine how we are with other species? Yeah, we're not very friendly. So another reason for us being third dimension is to just to flush all this anger out and just chill. I mean, yes, we are being manipulated, but realize we can change that. We choose not to for our own reasons. It's just, you know, when we leave this reality, we look at this world. It's like, wow, I survived that. It's like, ouch. It's like, yeah, it's like we don't realize all the crap that's around us. I mean, it's like a miracle that we survive every day. It really is. We don't realize that. We don't see what's all. I mean, throughout the day, we have beings putting stuff in our minds left and right. Some positive, some not so positive. It's like an ever-ending war. It's like they put an idea in our head, some being pulled out before we can utilize it. It's not, you know, it's like we're like guinea pigs. So I think it's everything about us. They are, you know, there's a lot of stuff about we're just completely unique. But special abilities that humans have, which they are not aware of. Basically, I mean, they're aware of everything about us, but which they wish they had everything that we have. Basically, what I'm getting at that. They wish they had everything because we're like everything that they are, but more intense. You know, we take things to like, of course, we're a pain in the ass, but we take everything. You know, we're just nuts. But that's not always a bad thing. It's just we're passionate, and that passion can be like a great thing. It can be like, oh man, you guys gotta chill. So, you know, you see what political stuff, religious release. Look at that passion there. That's some intense stuff. So look at religions. A lot of people are like stuck in our religions. Like, this is one of the things. This is it. That's and to break them out of that is like, wow. It's like, good luck on that. So that's huge. So other species don't have that. I don't think so. Some do, but not like this. Yeah, we're the pain. I mean, there's probably other worlds that are a lot harder than this one, but still, we're a diamond in the rough. We really are. You know, we just got to get our stuff together. But yeah, it's a rough planet. Let's see. Do you have any messages? Hopefully, I answered some of that. Do you have any messages from the Arcturians? Yes, you're going into a spiritual cleanse of. You should possibly, actually, you know, I'm seeing a lot of canine energies around you. Um, Funny, I'm also seeing you play cards with them and astral. I'm not sure if there's anything else to add to that. Basically, like, what? Yeah, you're at a card game, and you're asking like, what planet are you from, and you're just talking about your experiences and stuff like that. So that's the only message they have at this time. They're kind of pushing that message, not letting up on that. Amy, I saw a frog being that looks like a Kermit around me. That's neat. Can you tell me more how this is helping me? Healing, and also to give you a good laugh. But that's part of the healing too. Well, he shows up. The reason he's there is to open up your reality, and you're open up quite a bit. So you're ready to receive this. That's great, because all these beings that we're seeing in cartoons and all, they're all here in some form or another. They're all assisting us. Like the He-Man, I know it sounds humorous, but to a normal person in the third dimension, they're like, here's what they think. But like He-Man, for example, that energy you can say is in another reality. Yes, he's downloaded for us to assist us, to like quietly awaken us. The Kermit, though, I think you had like a relationship with him. I think there's like a bigger version of him. But there's so much more to this. It's downloaded stuff. Who created him? The one that created him, that's him. That's him in another reality. He created himself. You know, he brought himself into this reality. So, Jim Henson. That's Jim Henson, but as a frog. Yeah. He's not Miss Piggy. He's Kermit. Definitely Kermit. That's funny. Yeah, you've known him in several lifetimes. So that should. I mean, hopefully some of this is helpful. So, question 2: why do I feel like I'm part of the purpose in life is to figure out how to illuminate and help heal it somehow? Yes. Well, yeah, there's a lot of child abuse there. I believe you're part of the exposer. This whole thing was Harvey Weinstein. I believe you're part of exposing him also, but in a subtle, kind way. The last thing you want to do is have people throw stones at him. It's the last thing you want. Of course, humans are going to do what they want, but you're fleshing out the dark. That is one step. There are several more steps, yeah. Because Hollywood can be a very positive force. And it is in some ways, but it is deeply manipulated, as you can see. So you see, you know, you're bringing it back, but I just got a message of the Greek time periods, of the ancient Greeks. I mean, not to say that was perfect, but the ancient Greeks went into society deeply. Of course, some of them kind of disappeared after they wrote those plays, but Hollywood is the Greek theater, basically. The theater of today is more musical, and it just as manipulated as Hollywood. Hollywood has a bigger voice, and it's the Greek theater transformed, basically. Basically, it's going to go back into more of the raw meaning. A lot of these films don't have any meaning to them. They do, but it's manufactured. It's like hollowness in a lot of ways. The heart is coming back. You're a part of that. It's basically just to help, you know, it's going to help people awaken, basically. So just follow your instincts in this. Just follow it. because it is a wound in society. Because when society gets like a negative, it's like in some ways a Hollywood movie can attack society, and society won't know it. Through violence, violence is I can't even look at violence. I mean, yeah, I mean, I know it has a purpose, but we'll do with that. Do a question from Anonymous. He kind of came in a little bit late. That's okay. Hopefully he sees this. Just want to put more questions. Anonymous, what aliens are around me? Pleiadians, Arcturians, Pleiadian Nordics are around you. Let's see. You are connected to them on ship. You are. I'm seeing you on Pluto. Pluto at one time was habitable. Of course, other beings might question that. Oh, this is a long time ago. It was actually a society. It was actually a society of scientists, alien scientists from different species, and it was corrupted over time. Resources taken. The planet it used to be Pluto used to be a planet, and it kind of got manipulated and kind of scratched of all its resources. From what I'm seeing here, that's not something I usually connect to very often. So that was interesting. So yeah, Pluto beings around you basically. No, they're not canines. All right, 1 to 11. My dream a week ago was 12 years old. My girlfriend in her house. Her dad was there. I had to leave. Later, I was observing him by a creek in the back of a house. I saw his whole face was bloody then. I saw a giant chicken with a sharp beak 6 foot tall, upright, standing several feet away. He climbed a tree, and the chicken was waiting across the creek, watching him. Jeez. Later, a man came looking for him, and his head was by the water. His head was by the water, and his body gone. What was that about? Let me read this again. So, whoa. Okay, we'll go through this again. This is only one question, too. My dream a week ago, I was 12 years old with my girlfriend in her house. Her dad was there and had to leave. Later, I was observing him by a creek in the back of the house. I saw his whole family was bloody. Then I saw a giant chicken with a sharp. He climbed a tree, and the chicken was waiting. That is the most bizarre dream ever. A giant chicken. I need to have more chicken dreams like that. All right, I'm still soaking this in. Well, it does seem like what I'm getting is there's a reptilian dream. Not to say that chicken was not there, but the chicken is negative, just a lot of negative forces. I believe that I need to connect more with this. Yeah, the girl's dad. Well, I do see him connected to a lot of darkness. And yeah, I mean, I think the chicken being is actually real. But as for this scenario, the way it went, basically, I'm just seeing that you're connecting to his darkness, basically. And yeah, you're just connecting to his darkness. You're helping him clear out a lot of this darkness. I think, as I said, I don't think these chickens are just symbolism. I think it's real. And they're very vicious. It's funny how we eat them all the time, but for dinner, but that's never mind that. It does seem also that the reason why we eat chickens is to lower our vibrations. Of course, it's there to assist us, but also to anyway, that's a different situation there. Yeah, that's quite That's quite a dream. I just see his darkness that you're connected to. There's more reptilians around him, but these chicken beings want to kick his ass, it seems. Yeah, yeah. It seems like he has not had many positive lifetimes in a very long time. So many lessons to be learned, and you're connecting not exactly to the same. I mean, not only the situation truly happened the way it did, but you're connecting more to his negativity. It's being brought to you in that form. But these are basically beings that are hunting him, basically. I don't know if her dad's still alive, but he's going through some made. Now, the creek is also to show positivity, but not necessarily positivity around that. Um, yeah, as for us, his body was gone. His body was gone. Basically, well, it seems like something from what I'm gathering, is something he swallowed or digested, and they wanted that. Yeah, it could have been a crystal of some type, or some type of energy that just it's up to you how you want to connect with that. That's something else. Jeez. Yeah, if you see a chicken being, say hi to him for us. Yeah, the suckers seem to be quite vicious, though. Yeah, that's awesome. Jeez. Jeez. Yikes. I mean, I see how you're connecting to him, clearing this stuff. But, oh, man, that's wicked. All right, Vasco, what beings are around me, and do they have any messages? Yeah, I'm seeing Novak's energy around you. Um, I'm seeing Palladians around you, but I'm seeing more like puffy Palladians, meaning like cloudy type of high vibrational silver Palladians, actually. Just assisting you. They're not. Um, not saying anything. They're just around you. They're helping you and your girlfriend have a better connection. They're helping her open herself up to more connections. Yeah. She's going to be connected to a lot of crazy stuff. I think she already is in some ways. Question 2, girlfriend wanted to know what beings are around and do they have messages for her? Yeah, she's like she's going through training at this time to open herself up. I see the Arcturians assisting her as for a download. Um, I see her as a Palladian being during the time. Now, Vasco, I don't think you've had many. I think you had lifetimes here, obviously, but I don't think you had many. As your girlfriend here, she's had a lot. At least I'm seeing her as a Palladian being around the gangsters, of the past here. She's clearing out a lot of their darkness, um, helping the authorities find them, find the gangsters. I see her as a Palladian being, as a Nordic being, I'm seeing. So, Vasco, I think you're assisting her on this, but you're distant. Yeah, your mission is somewhere else. Her, I see her definitely here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she saw some stuff she wasn't too happy to see for sure. All right. All right, Stacy, I've been feeling under the weather the last couple of weeks. Just wondering if there's anything guidance on that. Guy just said to just meditate. There has been a change in Mother Earth energy is what you're feeling. See how the weather has been kind of bizarre. Just yeah, Mother Earth's going through some major stuff. Just meditations. That's all they're saying. Just meditations with the fairies or Mother Earth for that matter. Just enjoy the rest with that. Question 2, any messages from my guides? Yeah, it seems like you're going to a schooling with Archangel Michael. As for warning about more of your vibrations, clearing out your your energy fields. He's showing you with a sword, but you're not using it, you're understanding it more. You're connecting a lot with Agartha. As for being a teacher in Agartha, I'm seeing a lot of dolphin energies around you. I see you talking through the dolphins, channeling through the dolphins to people that are connecting to them. Astrally. For Danielle, question 1. My biggest fear is losing my mother while also being being afraid of her as an adult. What do you pick up on that? All right, one moment. Yeah, this is a little bit deep. My life fear is losing my mother while also being afraid of her. Well, yeah, you had a lifetime. Well, I see her as a male in another lifetime, like abusive, but not verbally abusive, maybe physical. I'm seeing more as mostly mental, but also your mother as a man having a lot of mental issues. So I think losing her part of you is, I think I was all in one lifetime. Like, it's like, wow, you're like being a real pain in the ass. And you find out later that your mother, I see her still as a male, but not that important. They're another lifetime father figure. And then you saw it all as a whole nother situation. So that fear is still, because that was, I feel it was more violence than it was like you see like the abuse you see today. It's just more, it's more like I'm gonna beat you type of stuff instead of this other molesting crap. It's mostly like I'm gonna beat you basically. But I don't think your mother was thinking correctly during that time because of mental illness, so it was finally understood. And I believe a lot of forgiveness went into that's where it's like fear of losing. Because now I understand why this is happening. And now I forgive you. So a lot of that's still with you. It's still, it's very, it's very hard. I do see it as a father, like a father. That's at least what I'm getting. I'm getting father energy mostly. Question 2. I was diagnosed with bipolar type 2 2 years ago, or type 2 years ago. Tried to pretend it was not real. Someone I know said it's okay now if you need them, as you should hurry go off of them, by big pharma reasons. All of my medications, I want them for years. Question is, will they harm my brain? I don't think so. I think, I would just continue with it. Not all this stuff's bad. I don't see that happening. Yeah, big pharma is a big problem, but it's not all bad. But yeah, it's mostly bad. But it's not all bad because they are putting people under medications that they don't need, and that's where it comes to harm. For you, I believe it is because if it was harming you now, you would know. I think it would. I would think it would be instantly known. Of course, for your brain, meaning your just body will reject it. I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, just take what you need to take. I think this will. I have a family that's on stuff similar to that, and I don't think so. I think it's okay. But yeah, there is a lot of with the big pharma. As for a lot, it has to do with cost. They're just charging like ridiculous amounts for stuff, and that's really the big. And yeah, people are getting stuff that medicines they don't need, which is causing difficulties. But a lot of it's just a price markup. It's just highway robbery, basically. So, all right, I think we're good. I think we got everybody. Zinio Key. I'm gonna have to answer that later. I'm busted. I'll just have to answer it. You can always post again if you like. All right, much love, everyone. That's it. We're back tomorrow with I'm not sure what. I'll figure something out. That's about it. All right, much love. Take care, and have a great weekend or week.